Hi, I'm Janie Chase. I'm a roving reporter for the Cottages and Gardens publications. Today I'm in Hartford, Connecticut at the Governor's Mansion to talk about the People's Project.
You have a wonderful sense of history here with the crown moldings, with the detailing. They are painted a white, so that they're very classical, but I gave it a pop of color by painting an accent stripe in the crown of a coral color. It brings the eye up to the ceiling, where I also used a wash of color, an even paler color.
Paint was enormously important. There was a small study that had wood paneling in it that was very tired. It was 1950s vertical, but just pitiful. So I used a Granny Smith apple green high gloss paint on the walls to make it bright and fresh and current looking. It looks wonderful now. People love the room. The living room, I actually did like a pale teal color. And it was a color that I picked up from a Celery Kimball fabric that I just adored. I did the trims all in some version of an off-white because I needed to try and take a mishmash of furniture and make it look cohesive. So a lot of the upholstery is in white, and of course I painted the tables white so that it didn't look like I had shopped in the basement. I also needed to take a color that would be somewhat neutral between the living room and the study because it's all one space. So I picked a great camel color that really highlights the artwork that was loaned to us from Mrs. Malloy. And it's just a wonderful camel that it just is a perfect balance between the two strong colors of the adjoining rooms.
The walls in this room are so beautiful. They just jump, they're magical.
They certainly envelop you, but
They
what's
do.
fascinating about it is that they're so classic. They are a hand-painted stencil with a Venetian plaster treatment. So not only is it beautiful, but it's tactile.
I love the staircase to the second floor, so tell everybody what you did in terms of paint to make that staircase come alive.
One of our biggest challenges was that the floors were very sad, very tired, and red in color.
Red.
Reddish.
Red.
Reddish brown, yeah. And so
that was our initial inspiration, to get rid of the red. Which
Right, so you stripped it, and what paint did you use?
Benjamin Moore.
I love how you created headboards, so explain that to everybody.
because the space is very minimal there, we didn't want to do upholstered headboards there that we thought they would kind of push too much into the room. So we decided to paint it on the wall and came up with two color contrasts and very simple design, and it just works really well.
It really does.